The tragedy sinks in for students at Salinas High School. Many begin to realize that losing friends unexpectedly is one of life's hardest lessons. As we told you earlier, all 5 victims of the Highway 68 crash were students at Salinas High. Russ Lopez is standing by at the high school where students are reacting to the news. Russ?
Margot, that's right. Tonight, the real hurting begins for many Salinas High School students. They've already had the opportunity to absorb the initial shock of finding out that 5 of their friends and classmates have died. Now, tomorrow morning, officials hope that students will gather here at Salinas High School and help each other through this ordeal. The pain of losing a close friend. Camille says she knew all 5 students killed in today's accident.
Wow, it's just painful. It hurts me right here. Jay Bounds, he's my boyfriend's best friend. I was really close to him. And Josh Morgan and Justin Baker, they're just really nice people.
Rumors of the accident filtered throughout the school late in the day, but she didn't know one of the victims was a close friend. The same goes for Joshua Dick.
I just talked to Josh Morgan yesterday, and he's a pretty good friend of mine. And I won't see him tomorrow in class or in the hallway.
But district officials promise these 2 students, as well as the rest of the student body, won't be left out in the cold. Aurora Quevedo, superintendent of schools, says Salinas High will have plenty of support staff tomorrow.
The plan is to have all of the counselors who are trained in crises such as this to report to the school at 7:30 tomorrow for a briefing and a review of the tools that they have been trained with in the past.
About 12 to 15 counselors will be on hand tomorrow morning, plus an additional 2 substitute teachers to help out with classes. Quevedo says the 5 deaths, all at Salinas High, make tomorrow especially important for counseling. The school will have independent and group counseling sessions, as well as discussion and dialogue about the accident.
It is not going to be a regular day of school. It is a day that is going to need to allow for students to begin, not to completely finish, but to begin the grieving process.
Margot, both Justin Baker and David Clark were 9th graders. Jay Bounds was in the 10th grade, Lisa O'Donnell was an 11th grader, and Josh Morgan was in independent studies.
Russ, I imagine that it's real important, the school officials think it's real important for students to show up then to school tomorrow.
Well, that's right. Superintendent Quevedo told me that it's much better for students to attend school tomorrow. It won't be a regular day for obvious reasons, but they will have a lot of counselors here. The students can talk to staff, faculty members, and most importantly, they can talk to their fellow students. One of the things that they'll have is something called a feeling wall. Now, they're going to invite all the students during the lunch period to the inner courtyard. There, they're going to be able to vent their frustrations, their grief, their feelings, their anger, all the emotions. Quevedo says that is first step to the healing process.
Yeah, going to be a lot of help about. Okay, thanks, Russ.